do another episode of Tomb Raider VR Edition. Blood Ties is the DLC name. Get this set up right so I can actually see properly. Alright, let's move on down. Off the manor. Back on VR mode. Blood Ties. Alright, so let's leave this one. I seemed to get it to function a little bit better last episode, so. And I didn't get dizzy or anything like its warning. Oh boy! Be sure! But kinda interested how it already done that, but okay. Alright, so might do a little bit of a pause in between this. Press and hold to recalibrate. Now it looks pretty good. You need to shift it on my head a little bit more. Alright. Right, kind of held here. We're going to go straight across. There's Mama's moving. Okay. Looks like we need to calibrate the controller again. There we go. You can see the controller, look!
Worse than I thought.
Yeah, it's got a tree through it. That's usually not a good sign. Okay, I forgot you can actually do the bumpers. That's right, I gotta also direction the camera or the controller for the looking at the flashlight.
With Amelia gone, the manor is a different place. A dimness pervades, a quiet I can't stand. Even though Lara is too young to understand what has happened, she also senses the change. She's asked after her mother only once, and I'm afraid my reaction must have terrified her. I will need Winston more than ever these next few months to help look after her. I never quite realized how much grief can consume a man, but I am utterly consumed. I know I can't escape the pain, but I will try my damnedest to avoid it. I will seal the West Wing for as long as I live in this place. It will remain exactly as Amelia left it. Perhaps someday Lara can find her own answers there.
Yep, that's what she's working on. Pause it a second. Give me 1 second. Alright. Need to turn the speaker off on the TV. Don't want any echo if I can help it. Definitely a little eerie. Search the master bedroom for remaining clues. Horror game, I want to shut these doors, but hopefully that. Alright. There's me. Setting is not as easy to deal with.
Amelia would not have approved. That alone should have been the end of it. But I am, as God made me, a stubborn fool. I locked all the West Wing's doors, and I shall not open them again until either my life or my obstinacy comes to an end. The night before, Roth told me I would someday change my mind. Like a broken arm cast in plaster, he said. The wound would heal, and we would someday shed the bandages to be whole again. The metaphor made me furious. The clumsy way he cast our loss off as nothing more than an inconvenience. There is wisdom in his rough words, but I've done what I must. Perhaps one day, Lara will throw back the doors to let the sun shine in again. Maybe she will find her own sense of peace in this place.
No, she's working on it.
Mum's wedding ring. I always wondered what happened to it. The inscription is faded.
Of course my phone's ringing. Let's do inscriptions. Right, give me a second, guys. Alright, let's get back on. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, what are we doing? Got the ring, can't read this inscription.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge. I've been able to see Richard in his element, seeing him at his best and his worst. I've experienced the purity and chaos of his passion, and I came to realize I want his passion in my life every day. So it's done. Richard wanted to wait another 4 days until my birthday, but I wouldn't have it. Once I make a decision, I prefer to get on with it. So we found a small chapel in Luxor that was just right. And with Roth and the others at our side, we married as the sun set over this remarkable land. Mother will never forgive me. Atlas will forever resent me. But I don't care anymore. I'm free of de Mornay obligations. Free to pursue my own passions and live my life surrounded by those who will encourage and challenge me. I'm excited for the future, whatever it may bring. Tomorrow, Richard and I return home to London as the Crofts, forging our path together.
My mother's perfume. The smell. So familiar. I can almost remember her.
Is it pill bottle?
Mum, on her wedding day, she looks so beautiful. There's a date. October something. Damn, the number is faded.
Of course.
Their anniversary was in October. But which day? I can't believe I don't know this. There's got to be another clue somewhere. I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
Pearl necklace, I guess.
October 13th, Mum's birthday.
Alright, so she said it was just a few days before her birthday.
Pretty sure my parents were married in October. I think it was close to her birthday.
Yes. Oops. Wrong button. Alright.
I believe it took this trip to push me over the edge.
Yeah.
I've been able to see Richard.
Alright, another 4 days to my birthday, so it was 4 days before her birthday. Which we now need to look at her mother's necklace.
I remember this. Dad gave it to Mum on her birthday.
4 days before 13. So it was the 9th. So 0 and 9. That's somebody coming in. Alright. Should be alright.
I remember this now. Each
First,
district
5.
in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always prefer.
We know 9 and 5 now. We'll look at this too.
I think this was Dad's pocket watch. Looks like it stopped precisely at midnight.
The thing Atlas has done, how could you tell him about the expedition?
It's just all been too much. I needed to talk to someone. He's still my brother.
I don't trust him.
You don't have to, Richard, but please, trust me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but I know him. He'll take it to the papers. The investors will pull out.
Then go. Without me. Tonight. I will take care of Atlas. And then meet you in Tibet next week.
I was so young, but I still remember that terrible argument. It wasn't always an easy road for my parents. This is Dad. I suppose it's a family tradition, but I can't imagine having one of these made of me.
Alright, so we need to see more clues and parts. Where was the other door? It's there. The door is boarded down.
Okay, Lara, keep it together. We're starting to see things.
What did I see? I didn't see anything, damn it.
My lord, we all hope your work was well received at the conference and look forward to your return. As is so often the case with these missives, I wanted to call your attention to an incident involving our little angel. It seems that Lara has been the subject of some ridicule amongst the other girls at school. From what I can gather, some of the other young ladies were teasing her for being too much of a tomboy. You know how Lara can get when pushed into a corner. Let's just say they won't be bothering her again. But I do think their words have had an effect. I believe Lara has been missing her mother lately. She's begun to worry that she isn't like the other girls. And having grown up with only a father, it shouldn't come as a surprise that she has trouble relating to them. I wonder if this new friend of yours, Anna, is it? Perhaps she might prove a welcome influence. It might be worth bringing her to the manor to meet Lara. In any case, I'll let you decide the proper time to do that. Please travel home safely. Yours, Winston.
Of course, we realized how bad that decision that was in the very beginning. We had an area we could use a crowbar before.
Mum's atelier. Dad sealed it soon after she died. He probably couldn't bear the idea of removing any of her belongings. Untouched for years, exactly as she left it.
Alright.
I stood up to my family's criticism, stood in defense of Richard and our love. But as my new life began in Croft Manor, doubt set in. How could love flourish in these cavernous halls and endless passageways? Had I made a terrible mistake? I have never been more delighted to be wrong. Richard welcomed me to the manor, my new home, with a game. It was a clue, written in jumbled words from 5 different languages, but it pointed the way forward. The next clue was a seemingly blank piece of parchment in the kitchen, where the heat of a candle revealed a message written in lemon juice. I followed each step, grinning like a child as I solved his riddles and chased the trail to its end. A white cloth stretched out on the lawn where a picnic was laid out. We laughed and ate, and my doubt vanished with the last of the morning mist. Love can and will endure.
Playing card?
I don't have any memory of this. I wish I could remember doing this. Mum died too young.
So she's missing her mother, that's for sure.
Mum with me as a baby. I've never seen this. Hard to believe I was ever that small. Mum's paintings. Which one was Dad's favorite?
Figuring out which is his favorite. Is the next step, apparently.
I returned home this afternoon to collect the last of my paintings. I suppose I should say I returned to my family's home. Atlas was there, in one of his foul moods, and even as he dripped venom for Richard with his cruel barbs, I could only laugh. To think that I once listened to my bitter brother in matters of my own happiness. My dismissal only served to infuriate him more. I left him there in Father's study, muttering to himself. On the drive back, as Winston took a longer route through the country, I looked through my paintings, Richard's favourite one among them, a simple abstract with blocks of red. I smiled, thinking about giving it to him. I was happy, and I was going home.
Okay, back to the study to open that safe.
This one? I mean, blocks of red. Don't really see anything on it. Alright, maybe we got a different one somewhere. That almost has to be that one. Cool cobwebs effect.
You've almost got it, darling. Here, let me show you. Like this, see? Well done, Lara. Well done.
I wonder how my life would have been different had she lived.
It wouldn't be quite as bitter, most likely. Okay, why can't I like this? Can't look at that. Alright, it's almost got to be that painting. Oh, wait. Upstairs. Up the ladder.
Lara arrived tonight, though not without a bit of drama, but all is well. She's a healthy, beautiful baby. I've never seen Richard so happy. I'm sure he'll be celebrating with his favourite whiskey tonight. It's calm and peaceful now. Just the gentle sound of the rain and the small, sleeping breaths of this new life I hold in my arms. Lara Croft, my darling daughter. It's hard to put into words this feeling I have. We share a connection, something I never expected. A love so powerful and pure. Someday you'll feel it too. No matter where you go or where you find your place in this world, we will always have this connection.
What? No comment? That's really well done on the burlap.
This was for a show in London of Mum's work. What I wouldn't give to see this today. It says here, Amelia Croft plans to show her work in New York. I wonder what happened with that.
Alright, well, I don't see any numbers or anything like that on this. Not sure on this one. Okay. Kind of faded out and back now. I guess that's the VR doing it. I am not sure. Alright, return to the study and open low-cost safe, but that assumes that I know what the code really is.
I'm glad I still have so much of Mum's work.
Not too sure about the growls that I'm hearing. So, ran into the...
Dad, what do you keep in there?
Nothing too important, Lara. Estate business and such.
If it's not important, then why bother putting it in a safe?
I should know better than to try and pull one over on you. There is something important in here. And it's for you, should you need it someday.
Well, let's hope you came through for me, Dad. Okay, found all the clues. Let's see if I can figure this out.
Okay, so we're going to have to look at the clues. I'm actually going to go off camera and look around a little bit and see if I can figure out exactly what it's talking about this picture. Right, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, going through this. As far as I can tell, we know it's the one with the blocks. The only thing that's really a definite is that there are 4 blocks. So we're going to go with 4.
I believe it.
No, that's not clues.
For God's sake,
Basically, we want to know the treasure.
Lara's expedition treasure.
Painting, which is
My
full,
favorite painting by Amelia. The day of our wedding anniversary.
Date is the 9th. So it should be 549.
That worked.
That worked, okay.
It makes me happy to know that Dad kept this safe.
I guess it's her child handprint, yep.
No, that's not what I'm looking for.
I am numb. It is taking all my willpower to hold back the overwhelming grief. Amelia's plane crashed in the mountains. She died alone in the snow, waiting for me to find her. Oh God, not her, not now. I cannot accept it. Life without her is too painful to imagine. I know what must be done. And I am resolved. I'm going to bring her back. Perhaps this is why I am here. Perhaps this is fate. A test of my faith in the truth I've sought for so long. Roth will fight me on this, but I can't face Lara. I can't look into her eyes unless I try. I must try to bring Amelia back. The monks are preparing the elixir now, and then we will see if all my years of hunting this truth was for naught.
Oh, Lord.
Dad, what did you do?
He's gonna make her a
Dad's
zombie.
sequel to his first book on immortality. He never got a chance to publish it. Handwritten. This is the only copy. Damn, this isn't it either. I was certain there had to be a will in here. Wait, what's that?
It's still one page left.
A blank page.
The final puzzle.
Dad must have left this for me. It has to be important.
Alright, where was the other... Oh, it was outside in the freaking rain. Right. Oh, actually, I'm right beside this too. So. I think it might have been quicker to go to the outside one. Oh well. I lost my bearings there.
A hidden message. What are these strange marks? They have to be some kind of clue.
There's freaking symbols off of that thing. Not sure where this is supposed to be though. Solve the mystery of a blank letter. Okay. And still located in the manor, still located in the manor. I think I need to be on the other page. Alright, so yeah. Revealed.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual number hieroglyphs.
Alright, this is going to be another one of those ones that's going to take me a little bit to figure out, because I'm going to have to actually go through and back and forth, back and forth.
A hidden message.
At least I believe. It'd be nice if you could actually like fold it in. Alright, so that looks like the line with the dots on the hieroglyphs page here.
I remember this now.
So that is a 1.
Each district in ancient Egypt had a...
So the first number is 1.
A hidden message.
Now this one, on the other hand, it's kind of a weird-looking double B with a little line coming off the bottom of it.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number.
Like 4.
I always preferred
So
these
it's
symbols to
kind
the
of
actual number
That's
hieroglyphs.
the closest to it. So 1, 4. Oh, wrong direction.
A hidden message.
Looks like I can actually turn it. Look at that. If I'd been paying attention a little closer, I would have figured that out earlier. Alright. So it looks like a little bird beside a house.
I remember this now. Each district in ancient Egypt had a symbol and a number. I always preferred these symbols to the actual
so
number
1, 4,
hieroglyphs.
2. Alright, so what do we need it for though? Solve the mystery in the plank. So is it wants me to go down? This way? Oops, wrong one. Okay. Yeah, I need a crowbar before I go in there. I could swear this is where it was pointing for me to go. I don't remember seeing anything in here needing a code of any sort. That's funny that it kind of puts you out of the border for a little bit. I think we went from this direction, so 8. And look at whatever was here. No, apparently I didn't.
My stuffed bear. I couldn't have a tomb without a mummy.
8. Laura, you're kind of creepy. That's the way that we came from. Please move back out of the scenery. Celebrate. Alright. Back into the basement. Alright. See, I don't have the marker telling me where the objective is now. There was... From what I remember, there was something I could do down here now that I got the master key. Oh wait, actually we were wondering about this too. I know it looks like it's some sort of something could be done here. Come back to that too, I guess. Alright, nothing to do with that. One of these things here. Nothing crowbar here too. We need to figure out where the crowbar is. Again, slow moving, sorry guys. Let me go ahead and go back up top side and end it here, because we're probably going on a good 40 minutes or so, most likely. find out if you guys seem to like this part before I go finishing it. Nope, this is back. Alright, so, well, I don't know, guys. It's actually a pretty well done game. But
Mistress Lara, I took the liberty of preparing a tray, as dinner did not go according to plans. I've included, in addition to your meal, a few treats. I would appreciate it if you kept this between us, but I felt tonight called for something special. If you will forgive me the indulgence, your rapid exit from the dinner table had me concerned, and I wanted to impart something that I hope sets your mind at ease. I have known your father for quite some time. There is an intensity to his passion that can be frightening, but I recognize that same passion in you. You're more like him than you know. Never doubt that he loves you more than his research, more than his artifacts, more than anything in this world. Storms pass, and tomorrow will be clear and blue again. When you have finished, please leave the tray outside. Be well. Yours, Winston.
Wasn't sure if she even read it at the time. Alright guys, well, we're going to wrap it up here, looking at the really scary looking bear. So I hope you enjoyed it. Probably going to put a pause before I do another episode, just to kind of get grasp of how you guys are liking the VR videos so far. Plus, like I said in the last one, we got Halloween coming up, so we're going to be doing mostly horror titles for the next month. So you're going to be a while before you actually see this one too. Alright? Like, subscribe, comment. Alright? Take it easy, everyone. Bye-bye.